All right. Just fixing some stuff, and then we'll get into it. Yeah, that's all set up. Time for banditry, indeed. Alright. We were heading to the Undead city, I think. Finding some more warp points to open up. Gotta find whatever the special material is to build the extension off of here. Also, a house for sale. We bought the key for the other ruin, though I'm not quite sure how to get there. It's probably in a quest note. Quest note, quest note. Wherever the ghost, the Embryon, unlocks the Embryon ruins in the town of Rustburg, located in the southeast Hollowshire. So southeast, it's Hollow Town, so this is presumably Hollowshire. Something over here. Probably then. We got a warp point over here to the city, I think. Go back to the academy and talk to that lady about the teleporter. She'll be excited to see it's working. Oh, or not. The crystals are like any of the other portals you found. And the trouble I found is we found one. You don't find all. You can link this one to the portal chamber in the Endless Realm, and another in the Clockwork Kingdom. Okay, so they want me to do those two. And we want to go to Hallowtown. Wait, did that say Bella's gunship? Well, that must be the one that I came from by the their stronghold, huh? Okay. We need to go this way somewhere. Can we see the big shell spire? Yes. So, Rustberg should be somewhere over that way. We either got that big ruin or that one. Little mushroom tower there, I think. Probably not the big island, but maybe. And we're going this way. I don't remember where the Undead town was. That looks like somewhere. I think we've talked to this map person, but I'm gonna double check this way because it's the closest. Alright. Yeah, we spoke to this guy, and he didn't have anything. It's the same dialogue as the previous guy. Let's head up there. I guess I haven't been there. Spawn cave? Spawn cave. And wish I had to zoom in. Definitely a bunch of stuff I haven't done over there. There's a drop pod. Hey, that's a... There's a ship over there. Oh, I think we gotta go check out the spaceship. Skyship? Wait, come back. Where are you going? Where'd they go? Getting a weird amount of buffering. Could be on my end too. My internet's being slow today. Could also be your end. Could also be everything. I don't know. That the boat again? Yeah, it's just doing regular routes. Can I not get up here? Doesn't seem like it, huh? Hello, elevator? Am I allowed in? Damn. I've missed. Easy. Weak. I can kill a moth, no problem. Uh-huh. Some coins. Alright, some money, lockpicks, more lockpicks that I can't have. Alright, that's not good. That's good. Easy. I have glimpsed into the delusion. Hey, we got a bow! More damage. Bow allows you to fight from afar. Balancing speed and martial ability. You dictate the flow of combat from a distance. This has seen better days. That's a good thing. Good twang in the string. Break. Okay. Does that go in my other weapon slot then? Seems to. Control is nothing. Alt. How do I switch to the bow? Attack spell item. Block. Switch weapon. Tap Q. Ah. Okay. We got a terrible bow. Nice. Very cool. Oof, that's some drop. Alright. Some big drop. Where's he going? Huh, they fight each other. Cool. Alright. I've gotten very distracted from where I wanted to go. Any more? Locked door. Open locked door. Okay. What is that place? Looks cool. This is like the opposite direction I really want to go. What was that dude doing up there? Alright, we're drifting too far from our goal. Ah, bomb. Alright. Like, is the academy? Is that the town? Oh, I've gone so much the wrong way. There we go. Oh, come on. There we go. This place. Ooh, we did get a telescope. A finding medicine allows you to see long distance. The magnification has been further enhanced by the cipher inscriptions within the device. That's very cool. Very cool. Do I have to put that in a slot? No. Is that a belt item? No. Is that one of these items? It is. So now, was that Z? And then R? Ooh, that little animation. That's cool though, we can zoom in now. If you don't answer, it's because I'm in the future. I'm always in the future. What do you mean? Look, we got telescopes now. Is this helpful? Yeah, that's kind of decent. Anyways, we went the exact opposite way from town that I meant to. I'm very distracted. Let's go back towards, Rustburg, or whatever. I feel like I was supposed to find this bow and telescope thing way earlier. See, like, what's that? Oh, it's a plant. No big deal. It's got some plants up there. All right. I don't think I've gone down this path. Probably leads to that swamp area with the goblin guy. Getting a little distracted. Waterfall cave time? If there was ever one, it's this one. I mean, I guess that kind of counts. Sneezing. That's not my magic book. There we go. Alright. Ooh, technology. Okay. We're doing things. Not quite sure what. We're repairing ancient technology. There's a giant godlet shell thing there. Oh, we got another machine over here. You got any other machines? Don't spit at me. Alright. It's gonna be like a couple more. It's gonna be the rules of three type thing, or? Get these guys. Oh, there's a lot of these guys. I get surrounded here. Nice. Magic. And we got some arrow. Where's another machine? Gotta be another machine. there probably, huh? It's a big something too. I gotta figure out how to get up. Getting distracted once again. That's what these games are. I have the swap weapon button. I did figure that one out. Damn, you are like behind, huh? I don't know if that's a special key. Oh, that was bad. Okay. There you go. Thanks, Loof. We get it. Damn, that's like a solid 10-minute behind. Ow. I've missed. Take that. Let me get some silk off of this dude. Oh, we already got silk off of that dude. What's in the mushroom house up here, huh? What's up, Mr. Mushroom? What you got going on? Breathe deep, stranger. Let the earthly scent fill your lungs. What is it I'm smelling exactly? Spores fill this place. I cultivate mushrooms, the most ancient and beautiful thing that grows from this earth. With one shroom cap, I could grant you wondrous visions. With another, an agonizing death. It's no wonder the Wiccans covet them so. Can I see your mushrooms? Yo, let me see your mushroom. Ah, fellow connoisseur. I see. I'll unlock the door for you. Just don't go trampling with the little orange ones unless you want your fingers to fall off. But, upstairs, I suppose, huh? Is that the little orange ones? Just got a mushroom farm inside his house. Nice. Shroom wine. Fantastic. Use that for that one god somewhere that I totally forgot where it is and will never remember. That's the elevator? Where are we at now? Okay. Is this the place I should be marking on the map? Is this not the place on the map? Can I just... No? It's not a... This is not a worthy map location, I guess. Poor dude's house isn't important enough to be a map location. Alright. Ooh, money. Alright. I'm totally not going to be allowed to use this elevator yet, but I still want to check it out. So we are vaguely in the right area now. Yeah. Take that, goblins. They've murdered these people. Alright. Let's go up. I'm a little surprised I can actually just go up. I wonder if the ruins in the swamp are the ones that she was talking about. They're the same kind of mechanically ruins. Otherwise, it's feeling like over there, maybe. What is that? There we go. Oh, wait, that's it. That is it. That is where she's going. So what island is that? Ah. I'd say that's more just east than southeast, but... Well, we know we're not in the right place, so that's fun. Oh, what do you got going on? The old man sits, whittling a block of wood. His eyes are buried behind bushy eyebrows and a thick mustache. You wonder if he can even see his knife. You're struggling over there, Loof. Looks like we got ourselves a trespasser. So tell me, stranger, what's your business creeping around islands that are no concern to you? I like to explore. It's kind of my thing. Ah, what gives you the right? Places are private, forbidden. You give what you get, my old pa used to say. Sooner or later, that freewheeling attitude's gonna get you into trouble. Mark my words. It has already. I apparently teleported onto a Imperial ship? What are we called? Confessor ship? Union ship? I got myself in some trouble by exploring. That's the point. But who am I kidding? This place is a wreck. Time ago, I'd have kicked you clean off this isle. But these days, I ain't got the gold? Just don't go snooping inside the manor here. Even though the Union are trying to sell it, this manor's still got an owner. And someday, she's gonna return. Who would be the owner? What are you doing here? I'm the caretaker of this island. I tend to the grounds, maintain the house. Only, the manor's been empty for a long time, you see. The Union's been trying to sell it, and I ain't making it all pretty just on their account. What are you whittling? These are Vanya figures. You know it? A game for 2 players, played on a large board. Every now and again, an old friend will come and play. Every now and again. I think his friend's been there in a while. So what is this place? Time was everyone in Hollowshire knew the name of this estate. So grand were its gardens, so sturdy its walls, that even nobles from bygone woods sweet at the sight of it. But that was before my time. Now it's a wreck, and the lady of the manor has been gone so long, the damned Union have put it up for sale, the fools. But who's the lady? I mean, that's a terrible... Wait, who would buy it? The Union holds the deeds these days. They're offering them to the highest bidder over at the Union Council building in Hallowtown. Only nobody can buy it just yet, on account of that developer being slow. You say developer? That property developer, fancy man from Lundell, put in an offer a while back, but looks like the deal might fall through. I think he's dead. I think that dude's dead. I'll leave you to your whittling then. Don't mind me, I'm gonna rummage through your upstairs. Ooh, he's got one of those things too. Interesting. I'm not allowed to have that. Okay. Plant. Is that a real place? Might be. That looks like a real place, and that's really far away. Oh, I guess it's closer than that. No, I don't know. Hard to say. So that's the manor. What's above the manor? Okay, grab a potion. Place looks a mess. Find my bow. I wonder if upgrading it makes it shoot further. Damn. Alright. A little spring or something? I don't know. What is this place? We got a graveyard with a little goblet. I don't know who I'm gonna give those to. Do I not get the point of interest notification if I don't have the book, like, out? I feel like this should be a point of interest that I could map. Unless I did already, I guess. Alright. To prospective or current owners of the Thornwood Manor property, this chapel is in disrepair and has been sealed shut. This refurbishment will be included in the library upgrade available for purchase at the property station. Wait, so do I actually have to like buy and upgrade the... I mean, I guess there's something in the basement. There's something in that basement. You're teleporting all over the place. It's all about the timing. I guess we have to buy the house stuff to do that. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Looks like it's working okay for me. It's not great, but... Damn. Okay, so it really is buy and upgrade this to explore the place kind of thing, huh? I was wondering if you weren't going to actually buy it. Oh, now I can mark it. If you aren't going to actually buy this location for quest purposes. I think whoever he was watching it for might not be alive anymore. Or they may be one of the people that we're supposed to track down and we'll end up meeting them back here. Ooh, spooky. Alright, back up we go. This is the elevator tower. Alright, they told me not to go in the house, but like... I gotta explore. Gotta poke around a little. What you got going on in the basement down there? The hell is going on in the basement down there? What are they doing? Look, he's missing his head. They need to get Fox's head to put on there. The hell are they doing in that basement? It's not even a very private basement. Spooky indeed. Oh, that looks like it up here for now. Oh no, this is a different tower. Oh, this is a little docking station. I feel like I should have had a ship. What do you mean you're here? A merchant guild guy is just sitting here at this abandoned... I'm gonna get my own airship. Yeah, whatever, dude. Nobody would be out here. This is crazy. Let's purchase an airship deed before you can upgrade it. Welcome to the Village Merchant Guild. How can I assist you? How do I get my own? Bearing the right permission from Roiva. You purchase a vessel. Where do we find our spaceship? Airship? I want to get the ship. I want to fly around. Alright. So the place we want to go to meet the treasure hunter lady is that-ish way. We do have machines to turn on around here somewhere. We gotta figure out how to get up for that though. Although this might be the path up right here. Ow. Ow. That hurting me. Let's just take a potion real quick. Surprised I haven't found any more rings yet. Ah yeah, this is probably the third and final one, right? Might have to return the others on since I've left the zone. Okay, let's go turn the other ones back on and try that again. I forgot it takes mana to press buttons, whatever. And this one, I think it was only these three around. We didn't get the note about something changing. Is perhaps another. I don't see any other one around. That one's active already. Already got that. No. Nah, we'll go back up top and try it again. Normally gives you that note of like something has changed or something you know, all you found all the buttons. Good job. Basically. But maybe we still have to press the one up top once these are active. Rules of 3 and all that. It's probably just the 3 of them around. Okay. Ah. Ooh. Ooh, treasure. Ooh, XP. Ah, Embrian ore. It's probably what I needed for a house upgrade. Can I get back up there? I probably have to jump from there, right? Right? Makes the most sense. Oh, can I just walk up? Is that all connected? No, that's a gap. Must be a jump point from the other side, because I don't think I'm making that. Oh, I didn't even jump. Let's try this way. There's a little goblet right there. Alright. Mushroom. Get this goblet. Then maybe check out that little mushroom house. Do I need like more agility to do some of these jumps? You're supposed to have like crazy jumps? Maybe you can get like magic glide or something? I'm really still disappointed that I didn't get any new magic from the Magic Academy. What a ripoff that place was. Just a god in the basement. Big whoop. Not much up there. What do you got going on? You're not friendly. You're not gonna talk. Just some stuff. Lockpick money. Loot. Rogue hood. Armor. Ooh, plus 10 to lockpicking? That's cool. That's a cool little thing. Little lockpicking hood. I like. Alright, so we want to get there. Let's go there. We're gonna skip this big castle. I know it's right there, but we've got to gotta keep our priorities. Coin stand. Could use a rest too if we find an inn somehow. Just chug some potions, maybe. I have unspent. I don't know what I want to spend it on at the moment. Just gonna hang on to that, I guess, and see whatever the next thing we run into that we decide we want to do. Damn, it was super close to the map guy. I was thinking it was like way. Well, I guess that's this one. We're still we do have to go a little bit to get over there, I guess, but it's southeast. It's just straight east. No south about this. Alright. Man, I could just go back to town and rest real quick. Right, well, that's where I want to get to, so we don't want to go this way at all. Man, we were almost going the right way when we were trying to explore that ship that was going up and down. Plant. Let's take another stam and a little mana potion. Just up our stats a bit. A little bit of a drink. That didn't let us up, so we would have had to go. Might be able to get through here. I don't know that we need to be up there. I don't think so. Nope, nope. This way. Okay. Ooh, new music? Here lies the largest Embrian ruin in the Honoric Isles. We trade in Underlands, metal, and Embrian antiques. Rustburg Market. Oh, this is a whole town. Rustburg's a town? I was expecting it to be like just the ruins, but... a little save point. That's nice, thank you. Alright. Interesting. Yes, we will mark our map. So is that because I didn't have my book out, those things? Or like these things just don't mark? I don't know. What do we got going on? Just a bunch of metal. Let's see if I can investigate that ship. Where's that ship even going? That was that other spot. And we're not investigating the ship on this outing, I guess. Ooh. Yo, what up? Now look here. This is my tree, and that's my loot, so get lost. Oh, you live here? I've been here for 60 years, since before the damned Union blasted the place to smithereens. Why is this place such a wreck? Because the Union blasted smithereens. 40 years ago, the God War. The apostates, I guess we can call the Union now, they caught wind of some Wiccan holdouts and blasted the whole town. Fortress ship. Hello Town was fine, so most folks just moved there. Nobody ever rebuilt Rustburg. Okay. What is this town? It was called Rustburg. An account of the mechanics selling Embrian junk. See, there's an old Embrian ruin up there, and plenty of detritus. Through all the time this town's been here, they never did crack open the big old doors. Some of that magic metal still holds tight, no matter how many cannons you blast at it. You know, way into the town? You need to get into the big stone tower there. But there's 2 ways around, see? You can go the long way with all the goblins and moths, or you can get a special way. Can you tell me the special way? Well, I guess you seem like an alright sort. And there are Wiccans living here. They hit a nearby bridge with magic. It's right there, but you but you can use a truth potion to see it. Lets you sneak past all those goblins real good. Okay. Okay. There's an invisible bridge right somewhere that I'm not sure where it would be. Okay. What looks like a good spot for a secret bridge? Okay, this is probably all the moths and goblins he's talking about. Does that mean the bridge is this way? Right here? Perhaps? We're gonna chug our truth potion and hope it works out. Don't I have a truth potion? I have a couple. I don't like that the sky turned pink. Why'd the sky turn pink? Why is the sky pink now? I don't like that the sky is pink with the truth potion. I feel like this game is gonna have some crazy things hidden behind the truth potion stuff. Like some town is just gonna have a monster in it, or one of the union people is gonna secretly be a god or something. Now the question is, could I have walked across that bridge without the truth potion? If I just knew it was there? Eat that, Mothman. Well, this feels like a path. Maybe not. Thought it was going to be a climbable path. Wasn't that much of a fight. Well, nice. Bam. Alright, let's get back in. My lockpick hood. Why didn't I put on my lockpick hood? Big dummy move. Elixir of luck. A concoction that makes the user slightly better at everything. Boosts their attributes for a limited time. Okay. On this year, 1406, the town of Rustburg is hereby abandoned by decree of the apostatic. No coin shall pass between hands here. Let this be a warning to all you who harbor Wiccans and their vile gods. Are they gonna fight me? I can't commune with the evil god worshippers. Let's put on my lockpicking hat. Damn, it didn't work. Damn, what a terrible hat. Nice. Uh-oh, that's noisy. This is a gold door. What can I smack? I need 6 strong. I need to be 6 strong. There, we got it. Okay, I can just not step on that one. That's fine. What do we got? Treasure? Okay. Anything going on? Any secret levers? I skipped the whole courtyard with all the guys in it. Alright. Ooh, dungeon. Like a robot? Ah, that's one of their robot guys. Ooh, fine ore. That guy's dead. I think that just goes to the courtyard where all the guys are, so we'll skip it for now. I don't know if like killing a bunch of people has any kind of consequence in this game. It doesn't feel like it, but there's that one bandit quest where they're like, don't kill him if you don't have to, so. It's too late now. We've been seen. Alright. We do have unspent points if we need. We got anything of note in here? Shouldn't she be in here somewhere? Is this her crew I'm killing? Is she gonna be mad about that? Probably, huh? Hard from the other side, is it? Double kill. Ow, I missed. Put your shield down, coward. Oh, there we go. These are so weird looking. Alright, let's get back up. That's barred, so let's go around. Sneak on the roof. I just like jump to... Nah, it's got like a roof on it and stuff. Let's see if I could sequence break, I guess. Don't fight me. Whoa. Whoa. You gotta stop that. None of that magic stuff. Ah. Okay, that was fine. Alright, potion. We heal a little bit. We got some wine. What you got going on? What you got going on? Bonk. Damn, he tried to chug. It did not work. Oh, this is a bed. They flipped the bed sideways. Why would you do that? Where is the person I would like to speak with? It's not you. I don't want to have to kill you. But I did. Sorry. Not that sorry, I guess. Globe. Hello? Let's throw another charisma stat on. I might need it with her. Let's change our hat back too. Good call. Hat time. Got our pointy hat. Is she up here? Oh, I was so expecting her to be up here. Oh. Wait, but what about the other things going on over there? I guess we'll go back. The ruins. Are we gonna find a new enemy type in here? New robot guys to fight? Is this her? Hello? Nope. Ooh. Damn. Straight back to full. Magic. Magic. What you got going on there? Nope. Alright. Get my health potion. Peek around behind these things. Don't see anything along the edge there. What is that place? Ooh, that's more machinery. That's a lot of machinery. Look, a goblet. It's got a pocket full of goblets. Is this notable on my map yet? I check my corners before going in. Doesn't look like anything. Ah, one of these doors. This one opened. I wonder if the one behind the other elevator in the mushroom like canyon can open with this key too. Did she just kill all these things, or have they been long dead? Hello, friend. Amber breathes heavily, leaning on her sword. I could tell you were a persistent one. Though I have to admit, I didn't think you'd make it here. Still, you're lucky I got here first. These synthetics would have torn you limb from limb. I won't give up until you help me. What a surprise. This is pure coincidence. I came to help you. I don't need your help, and I know you're only after mine, so the answer's still no. Damn. Now stay out of my way. Behind that door is the answers I seek. I've just got to catch my breath. Pure coincidence. Oh, I'm sure this place has been sealed up for hundreds of years and suddenly two key holders open it at the same time. Now stay out of my way. Okay. Ha! There's your persistence. Will be the death of you. Now stay out of my way. Well, I want to open the door. Oh, that was easy to open. Button. Easy. Something has changed. Hey, I opened that door. What about this door? Hard from the other side. This place is cool. There's one alive still. Several alive still. The Embryon kneels, head bowed, sagging beneath the weight of the armor. Her body convulses. After a moment, you realize she's quietly sobbing. When you approach, she falls silent. What is this place? Glass coffins and bodies within. A good question. I've searched for the answers all my life. You know, she found me in one of these places. In one of those coffins. It was Vela. She was 8 years old when she pulled me out of that machine, coughing up ancient fluids. I couldn't have been much older. Nothing to explain who I was, how I got there. Just an inscription on the vat which read, Orlaith. Or so that's what they called me. And so I was born into the world. I was lucky. Bella's father took me in and schooled me like his own daughter. But I never found anyone who could explain my strange birth. I never found anyone like me. I thought this place might be different from the others. I thought it might explain something. It's just another dead end. You really are an embryon. Who can say? Perhaps before the world end, I was raised by a loving family who thought it would be safe here. Or maybe I'm just a child of machines and magic. I'll never know for sure. I understand that now. But though none of these rusted tombs have given answers, each one has fueled my anger. Uh-oh. The Embryon threaded their needle through the world, altering its trajectory to their whims. And for what? The more I learn, the more I see their greed, the self-interested, their lust for power. And in the end, it destroyed them. It destroyed our world. Scholars can debate over the scant evidence for an age, but who doesn't feel the truth in their guts? 400 years ago, the Embryons caused the world to end with their feckless ambition. That is their legacy, and I feel the weight of their sins. But how could you change that? The Embryons are long gone. But how could you change that? What can anyone do about ages past but try to banish their lingering phantoms? Where the Embryon age has a still and apostatic union, the Inquisition, the Clockwork Kingdom, they all seek to harness that ancient evil. We can't repeat those mistakes. I thought Vela understood that. Ah, she betrayed your beliefs. At first I thought Vela would simply listen to me. We had often plundered harmless Embryon relics, while leaving that which seemed unstable or dangerous. Why should this be any different? But the map we found, the artifact it promised, they rekindled something in her, a passion, an ambition that could not be quelled. She was determined to change the world, even if it meant dooming it. So what option did I have left, other than my sword? I spilled the blood of my friends, my family, and I still failed. You've not failed, not yet. Bella is trying to save the world. Let's help her. Hey, you've not failed yet. And she looks at you, fire in her eyes. You're right. Those long clung to the past. Felt like I owed Vela something. But this is bigger than the two of us. Bigger than anything else. If I have to kill my sister to save the world, so be it. Just promise me one thing. If against the odds we manage to fight our way to Vela, leave her to me. It's settled then. I'll help you. I'm the only other person in the Sky Realms who saw the map. Vela's following, so I know where to find her, but we'll need others. I heard you captured Vela's old fortress, the Blinding Light. I'll make my way there. Oh, and thank you. Yo, she's a test tube baby. Crazy. What is the... Okay, so she's just going there. Think we can wake any more up? Hello, nap time's over. Well, that goes outside. I mean, this doesn't seem to really go anywhere else, huh? This doesn't have an interact. Alright, outside we go. Oh wait, what about the other door? Treasure? Okay. It would have been cool to find a unique like weapon or armor piece here. Maybe there still is, I don't know. But we do have that other door we didn't open. I'm not quite sure how. Single potion. We're into the mountain. Okay. Mountain. There's gotta be something more to do here. It's locked from the other side. Is there like a... I mean, there's nowhere else to really go, right? Secret tunnel somewhere, maybe? Not much going on here. Something outside, perhaps? Doesn't really seem like it, huh? I don't know. There's a big enough mountain here that there could be a mountain cave somewhere, but I don't see any kind of entrance to it. Well, I don't see anything at the moment. Perhaps we'll be able to figure out a back entrance or something once we have a ship. Ah! I feel like I'm supposed to be able to jump onto that roof for some reason, but where? Would I be going from there? Yeah, this is just here. There's gotta be a way to get to that other room, though. Oh, I can go over here. And I don't know if I went in that building at all. It might be an entrance from there. I don't think there's anything on the roof. Ah. That's what it is. Right. Okay. Open? Open, please? Alright, well, maybe we do one of those now. Honestly, just everything. There we go. Let's top it all off. Some other secrets going on in here. Elixir of Spellcast. Improve the potency of spells. Spells draw energy from the neural connection to the user's mind in a poorly understood transference of power. This drink enhances spell by accelerating that process. Skull. We got like a candlestick painting. Something has changed. Oh, alchemy station. Little brain mushroom guy. Okay. Okay. Just magic potential can make all the difference. Alright. What rings do we got? Well, that increases our barter. Increases the health. I'll cast and barter. Nothing for my belt slot yet, still. Could I have, like, snuck through there? Nah. Okay. Cool. I'm not sure of the other, just hop back down there. Alright, so she's going back to the fortress. We want to go to the Undead town, I think. Save. I'll go ahead and do a save. Kind of expected a teleporter over here somewhere. What was that? Those things that just fell. Because I picked them up already. Or something. Alright. We need to get up there to cross that bridge. We don't need to, but I want to. Be fun to see more infighting between stuff. What is this? Where are we? North? Big mine over here? This isn't the Undead city I was trying to go to, but could be cool. You know what? Let's not do that yet. Let's remember this, but not do this yet. I really want to go buy our fake passport to the Undead city, which I have to refigure out where it was. I think may have been this way. Somewhere? Maybe? Might be a little lost. A little turned around. I'm not sure where this place is. There's a big goblin boy. We got some moths about. Ouch. Get out of here, moth. Nobody likes a moth. Oh wait, have I been up there? I feel like I might have been up there already, actually. Now that I think of it. Yep, I'm the third. Success this time. Now he believes me. And it is time. The one has finally replaced me. I will unlock the door and you can claim your new guys. Thanks, man. Okay. Trade guild mask. A mask that grants a chance of a discount when buying goods. The order of 3 and 1, though shrouded in mystery, is known to every trader in the Union, and even some outside it. Shopkeepers will often try to curry favor with such a legendary guild. Ah, interesting. Not at all what I was expecting out of that. Another goblet. I think I went up there already. Did my Twitch stream crash? Nope, still going. Still good. That's still going. What okay. Yeah, I think we've been up here. Oh, the Mushroom Valley. We could check this door while we're here. Ghost is gonna yell at us again. we go. Can't ignore that guy. I have a key. Did I use my key? I guess I used my key. Sacred mushroom key. This is the key that can unlock the topmost chamber of Priwall's sacred shroom. Embryon key. Okay. Bring calculator. Okay. Don't know. Don't know yet. Alright. Let's go back to what we were doing, trying to get to the Undead City. Alright, where was that town? Did you see that huge statue outside? It's an ancient Wiccan artifact. I've talked to you already. Thank you, though. Alright. Trying to remember where the undead town is. What does it say on the map? I think it's that bridge. Well, it's one of these bridges. I don't remember which one. I think it's this one. This feels right. Oh, except I'm not where I thought it was. I'm going there. I don't want to go there. Okay. Need to turn around. I need to get up there. Alright. Is that the academy? Must be, right? So I got that dragon flying around that sounded like I was gonna have a quest to kill it, but I haven't heard much about it. Yeah. Oh no, this isn't feeling like the right way. Might be the clockwork bridge. Although, I think I was at this tree. And I couldn't figure out how to get up there. Maybe this is the right way. Maybe it is. Although, I don't know why there would just be stuff on the ground. Although that does scream Undead City to me. Hello. This here bridge to the Kingdom of the Endless. Nasty place full of suffering corpses. Bridge is closed unless you have a thing. I've got a passport right here. Looks good. Not seeing any signs of magical forgery. Yep, you can pass. Nice. That guy's passport worked. Alright, into the realm of the Endless. The Undying people. Is that you? You making noises? Or is there something else to be afraid of? I think it's that guy. Is that the god that keeps the endless endless? Am I gonna slay their god? What up? The woman who approaches you is half rotten. One eye is milk white and the other is missing. The pearly white of her jawbone is visible through ragged skin. Careful there, breather. That was a big one. You hurt? What was that? A little tremor, that's all. They've been getting more and more common recently. You should watch your step, though. That quake will have riled up the catacomb worms. Something fierce. Catacomb worms? Nasty buggers. They burrow, they fly, they eat people. Just stay away from them. Anyway, you're clearly new here. I've got some time to kill. Is there anything you want to know? Who are you? Asthma. I'm just out here waiting to be granted admission to one of the mausoleums. What are the mausoleums? See those big imposing tombs in the distance? Most of the endless live in those mausoleums these days. They're waiting for the ferrymen to come and take them away. Why aren't you in a mausoleum? They're overcrowded, and the best tombs go to the highest bidder. So poor broke saps like me have to wait until a place becomes available, usually after a worm attack. Damn. You appear to be a bit worse for wear. Yeah, you've heard stories of the endless. Is that all you have to say? You tell me about this place? You're entering the land of the endless. Our island is tombs have been drifting around the sky realms since before the world end. Even before those damned embryons ferrymen rest their souls. You'll find the town of Sepulture up there, up ahead. But careful on your feet, breather. There's been a whole bunch of tremors lately. What's a sepulture? Honestly, not much. Most of the endless live in the mausoleums. But you can rent a room in the rotten coffin, and there's places to trade. Looming over is the Castle of Ribs. Castle of Ribs, where the queen resides, and just past town is the flesh farm. The flesh farm? That's right, breather. Us endless need to feast on living flesh. Else we get all foggy. Years back, we led the cadaver crusades, taking the living by force. But penitent Thaw came up with a much better idea. The flesh farm is a bunch of huge vats of growing mindless meat. Much more humane than eating raw human. Gets a bit tiring when your lunch is always screaming at you for mercy. Who is Penitent Thaw? A mage who lives up in the sanctum overlooking the flesh farm. You can see it up on the ridge of the north. She's the youngest of the endless, only 2 centuries old, practically a whippersnapper. Anything else you want to know? Nope, that's good for now, I think. Thanks for that. I don't think the flesh farm is on the up and up. I don't know that I trust a flesh farm. There's also supposedly a portal in here that we need to activate. Gotta keep an eye out for gold portal-y looking towers. And one of the other like generals or something was over here. Oh, is that our ghost friend? They finally moved? You can smell it, stranger, that rancid stench on the wind. The endless realm is trapped in perpetual decay, for everything here rots, but nothing ever dies. As people huddle in the underground tomb cities, sealing their frail bodies from the outside while they indulge in nostalgic reverie. They have achieved what many mortals lust for, a life unending, but is such a wretched existence preferable to death? Tell me, stranger, if those Union scholars are right, and there is not enough, not not after life, but a dreamless sleep. Does that nothingness negate what came before? Is our existence rendered pointless by impending oblivion? You're a ghost? You don't have any answers about this? Brevity is beautiful. Eternal life would be torture. It's true, death makes our lives meaningless. Yeah, no. Many of the endless would share your sentiment. After being prisoners of their bodies for so long, it is said that even those endless who are cut to pieces still conscious. I have no doubt that after enough time, we'd beg for our nothingness. Yes, yes. The debate of immortality, and if it would be, I don't know, pleasurable, I suppose. Whoa! Excuse me, bird thing? What do you drop? Throwing knives? Nothing there. Kinda empty space, huh? Not much going on over here. There's another thing. Wonder how good magic is against them. The worm. Another one of those statues. Suspicious little spot. Alright, let's go up on this little area first before we get too far into anything. Coin. Alright. Let's grab some coins. Weird to have graveyards here. Like they never die, right? They're waiting for the ferryman. Oh, I don't like those things. Look at his magic against that guy. Oh, I missed. Let's check the waterfall. Gotta know if they ever do a secret in the waterfall. A little bit. Kinda. A little mapping. Speaking of map. We're way off, huh? I need the cartography guy somewhere here. Are these like citizens or? Could I have not have fought that guy? I didn't even think. I just started attacking. Are you a guard? Oh shit. My bad. Move along, breather. What queen would that be? You breathers really don't know? First thing about us endless to you. The queen of silver in our splendid, undisputed monarch. She rules from her throne in the castle of Ribs in Sepulture. Now, if you don't mind, we have patrolling to do. Can you give me some directions? See that huge city looming over there? That's Sepulture, and is probably the only place a breather like you would be welcome. Down south, you have a mausoleum and a crystal mines. Neither are places you'd want to get lost in. There's also the Duchess estate. Oh yeah, I need to see the Duchess down there, but I don't think any folk have laid eyes on her in years. And finally, up north, there's Flesh Farms and Cadaver Keep. Now move along, breather. I can't be wasting time. Okay. Sorry about killing your partner who doesn't die, so maybe I didn't kill him. So anything going on in here? Ooh, a forge. We could upgrade our bow. It will do 20 damage. Take 3 steel. We need 3 of that. That's a cool looking sword. Let's up the bow. What's the next one look like? Neat, neat. See what you hide in there. Oh, I gotta put my lockpick axe on. Hold on, we got a hat for this. Can I upgrade my... I can't. Plus 20 lockpick. I'll upgrade that. Ooh, that's crazy looking. Assassin's Cowl. 20 plus 30 lockpicking. Gleaming skull mask wrapped around a dark cowl. Though it is well known to be the chosen garb of Slavian assassins, few have seen such attire and lived to tell the tale. That's fun. That's the wizard robes and that's the hat. Gets to be that. You know what? We'll upgrade those two. That looks significant. Ooh, a fine ore. Okay. You just another guard. Looks to be. It's a key door or a lockpick type door. It was a lockpick type door. Don't mind me, I suppose. Just visiting the Undead chapel. That is a key door. Someone gonna be mad at me for being in here? Feels like a place I'd be yelled at for being in. I don't think I need to go in there yet. I don't know, this seems like the kind of place I just shouldn't be. But then again, I can't. Oh, never mind. I just can't even open that door. Fair enough, game. Fair enough. Okay. Big key spot that leads around to the mine, I believe. I really use a map. Can I hold that and put it away? Ah, that's how I put my sword away. Maybe we should put our merchant hat thing on. Trader's mask thing. A long walk. Just a grass tuft sticking up. Let's go see the weird tree. That seems like something to do. Go check out what tree is doing. What the tree do. What is tree? I am also almost dead, so let's potion. Could use a little hotel around here, a map, a teleporter thing. Be nice. There is map. Speaking of, ourselves some coins there. Alright. Let's get to the map guy. Think he'll have something new to say? It's like a new zone or something. Oh, we got a crate down here. A throwing knife. Well, and I have to look over this little weird spot here. Nothing there. I had to check. You know, you gotta know. You just gotta make sure. You just gotta check that a little bit sometimes. Lockpick and the lockpick. Oh, arrows. Alright, you got anything going on here? You got a little mana potion. What you got going on? Scholar has one eye pressed against her looking glass, his face crumpled in a grimace. What a wretched place, eh? Even the trees barely cling to life. I cannot fathom why I was sent here, of all places, to make this damned map. Why must we chart these isles? Does the Academy plan to start grave digging? There's naught else to do. I have cipher charts to hand in. Excellent. Yes, these will do nicely. The detail here is impressive for one of your limited experience. Please take this. Can I ask you some questions? You tell me about this islands. You're in the Endless Realm. God's forsaken place sometime before the world end, and this is just another Sky Realm's backwater. Till the monarch botched some spell and turned everyone into walking corpses. For a long time, the Endless were at war with the living. I'm sure you've heard about the rhymes of the Cadaver's Crusades. Those weren't just old wives' tales. The Endless really did used to eat people. But times have changed. The Endless say they've mended their ways and only eat mindless meat, whatever that means. Still, just because we're tolerated here doesn't mean we have to like this place. The first person I met here, I swear I heard their stomach growl. First chance I get, I'm going back to the Academy. Damn, they want to eat them. Do I have a map, man? Nope. I don't have a map, huh? Why not? Why no map? Why no map? Okay. I feel like that might be a bug or a glitch or something. You should have a map. Are you bad? Are you? Yeah. You're not a nice thing. Ow. You're not archer me, dude. No archer, please. No archer. Nope, I've been hurt. Okay, so stuff here hurts a bit. Thought I was like in a city, but I guess I'm just in a realm This is going to be confusing as to know who's an enemy and who's not. I accidentally killed a guard already once. Skeletons attacking isn't helping. Ow. Where'd they dump us at? Okay. Okay. I died over here. This is the entrance to the city, I think. This is just random wilderness or something like that. Damn it. Oh, that guy's back too. I need lockpicks. I need other things. Ah, they do have a swing attack if you're close. I ain't got a health potion. I'll grab that. Can't have these. Back to exploring. There seems to be... Ooh, he's perched. That's cool looking. Wish my map was working. I don't know why my map doesn't seem to work. It would be nice to actually be charting this area. I don't know what that's about. Grab a money. Okay, so this isn't a building to go in, huh? Ooh, kind of approaching that thing. I don't like that. I don't like that thing at all. What if that's their queen? What if their queen's a big snail god thing? Wouldn't be ideal. It pays off! There's finally a secret behind the waterfall. The door needs a key. Okay. Let's go to the city. I think this is the city. Let's go to the city. Let's get a bed. Try and find that teleporter. It'd be nice. Hello. Move along. Oof. Okay, just guards. Just more guards doing guard things. Nice. Oh my me. Is it grave robbing if the people don't die? This way to the city of blah 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 blah. Flesh farms. Cadaver keep. Alright, we'll go to the city. Anything here? Looks like something to mark on my map. My map doesn't work, so... Are you You talk. Greetings, delicious flesh thing. By enchantment, I am required to grant you assistance instead of peeling the meat from your bones. Thanks? Gratitude is not required. If my mind was free, I would burst your fragile skin and devour your warm innards. Nah, I'll keep my distance, thanks. I don't know how I feel about this place. House for sale. Wait. Don't worry about that gaping void above. That's just the sky. Charming single-story house is available for purchase from the Moldy Cauldron shop. High Street, in need of renovations. The property could be upgraded. Even the mausoleum tombs. Oh. Wonder if you can get a house in each town. I remember there being a house available in the main town, I guess. Shire. Shroomland. Wait, is this also a house for sale? No. What you got going on? Ah, Breather, welcome to the Moldy Cauldron. You're my first living customer in months, or has it been years? Time flies when you're my age. I am looking for the Duchess. Ah, yes, everyone's heard of the Duchess, only I don't think anyone has seen her in years. Last I heard, she was flying around with that crazy bunch of breathers. What were they called? The Dull Stars? The Dim Lights? Anyway, her family manor is on the south. If you're looking for her, I'd head there, but the only place is crawling with magical skeletons, so be careful. How's business? Ah, business. I mostly just sit here and watch the rodents chew on my feet. A while back, things used to be a bit more exciting. Every now and again, some folk from Hollowshire would come to trade. They'd always look petrified and would never larry long, but breathers could fetch a good price down in the mausoleums. But recently, breather business has dried up. I've been told it's because of something called apostasy, but I have no idea what that is. Apostasy union. There's a house for sale here. Looking to invest in property market full of undying old timers. Hey, breather. Oh wait, you're serious? Ah, well, I think I had an old house deed knocking about in the old shop inventory. It's for that shack down by the entrance. Just next to me, the only property station in town you need to use if you wanted to upgrade, furnish, or decorate. How do I maintain the house? Just next to me, that's all we just said. And judging by the state of the old shack, I'm sure you'd be wanting to. Okay. Thanks for your help. What do you got for sale? Shroom wine, a bow, a thinking cap. Increases lore. Hats like this are kind of valued. Are valued by wizards and other wielders of arcane. Cipher stitching into the lining simulates thought and access to magical powers. House deed, endless furnishings. A slow spell. Slows the movement speed of nearby enemies. Variants of this spell were banned by the Inquisition after the inhabitants of an entire Bion University were slowed to a snail's pace for a year. Summoner's Earring. A dangling earring in the shape of a skull, carved from a piece of real bone. This macabre accessory grants power over the dead, allowing its wearer to summon an additional skeleton in battle. An additional? Have I been able to summon skeletons somehow? I'll buy that. How much is the house? I'll buy a house. I want to buy a house. We'll buy a house. We'll buy a slow spell. What about the thinking cap? We'll buy the thinking cap. We've got money. We'll hold off on the furnishings. Ah, these things. Oh man, I didn't realize that was that. I could have gotten stuff for a cheaper price. Oh well. You a breather at this marvelous place? Stay there a second. Let me jot down some notes in your skin. Is your skin always that damp? Do you ever forget to breathe? What does it feel like when your hair grows? Apologies, must be quite overwhelming. I'm a playwright down in the mausoleum, you see. But the scene has become so stagnant. The past century or so, 3 endless historical dramas have been in vogue. Except us writers never leave our tombs, and I'm convinced our work is full of inaccuracies. It's funny the things you forget. The history books never mention the little things. The endless stands askew, slowly cleaning a mug with a rotting rag. He spits on the rag, apparently in an attempt at cleanliness, but a piece of his lip comes off in the attempt. As I live and rot. Honest to God, breather, we don't get many of you passing through. Welcome to the rotten coffin. We've got a bed for rent, the only genuine mattress in all tombs and endless. We've got ghost booze. Looking for the Duchess. She's hard to pin down, that one. You folk have seen her since she came back from gallivanting around with the pirate mercenaries a few years back. Rumor has it she's holed up in an old family manor that sits on the southern edge. But good luck arranging a visit. She's a powerful cipher wizard and has a whole host of magical countermeasures. Okay. You got the drink. No surprise, we got plenty of ghost wine recently. My partners have been hankering for the good old-fashioned mortal booze, though. If you come across any Moravian fine wine, I'll give you a good price for it. Ghost wine, an eternal wine, with the quality of mist, very valuable. Has little effect on the living, but can make spirits and the undead rather drunk. Okay. I feel like I'm gonna need that for something. We do have a fine wine? I thought we had one. There's sheep in the Skylands, mostly derived from fermented mushroom pulp. Well, I'm just gonna take a little look around. Hey, what's up, guys? You're a ghost. Ah, the rotten coffin, my favorite haunt. The ghost looks quite pleased with itself. You dare not think too many times, as told the joke. I've never entered a mausoleum. Back when I was breathing so long ago, I knew I could never leave these trees. The air smell so... Well, I can't recall how they smelled anymore, but it must have been good. So I dawdled, and the mausoleum is filled up. And the thing about being endless sea is that the pain dulls everything. Anhedonia sets in, pleasure seeps away, and the old trees only mock me now. The endless lurks in the corner, keeping a watchful eye on the other patrons. Get lost, breather. I'm not interested in what I'm selling. Maybe I am interested in what you're selling. Well, a mortal with deviant appetite. Alright, listen up, because I'll only say this once. If you breathe a word of this to any of the Queen's lackeys, I'll see to it that you're next on the menu. So I'm a broker for sentient flesh, the thinking stuff. You see, the endless feed on penitent thaws, mindless meat. It's seen as more ethical than eating your kind, but I'll be damned if it doesn't taste like slop. Well, of course, there's a black market for this stuff. So how about it, breather? Fancy a taste of your own kind? I actually have changed my mind. You're a monster. Thought as much, but remember, breather, you say anything about this, it'll be the last thing you say. Cowards, let me eat human flesh. Or thinking flesh at the very least. A remembrance. We bought a house. Check out our house. Whoa, so cool. Wonder how upgraded it is. Just gonna be money or supplies. At least supplies and money like the other one. House not built, unfinished. Top floor, not built, unfinished. Annex, not built, unfurnished. You can get a garden? Yeah, that's just cheap. Does require metal, which I don't have. Everything but the garden requires metal, which I don't have. Upgrade the property? Yeah, sure. We'll put a garden in. Let's go look at our fancy garden. Change the theme. Check this out. We got a garden somewhere? Well, I'm confused. It's supposed to be the garden? Is our garden flying in the air? Doesn't seem like it's working properly. I feel like something's missing there. And I feel like our garden's missing as well. Maybe we'd have to reload the area. Okay, let the bridge down. Not from this side, huh? I really hope I'd be able to sleep in the bed of a house I just bought, but seems not. Seems not. Okay. A lot of nothing going on down here. What are you? The doorman turns you away. You need 35 charm to talk your way in. Oh, my bad. Now I should hit that. I'm charming indeed. But what did I charm my way into? Tighted band of rejuvenation. This ring allows health to regenerate slowly. The wearer's regen stat. Rare trinket indeed. We'll absolutely put that on. We'll leave the barter one on since we're in town. We've got a bit of regen. Seems very passive. I think that regen stat is tied to strength, which I haven't been doing. Do I have a level right now? No. Okay. Damn, is there not a shortcut back up or something? Alright. Let's, I feel like we missed a spells thing somewhere. We have our slow spell. Alright, well that's that guy. This is another bridge that will not be opened yet. Oh, health potion on the ground there. What do we got going on in here? Not much. What's good? I must say, lordship can be quite cruel. I own the deed to the mines in the southwest. Between you and I, it's worth a fortune. But a few months ago, it simply ceased to produce as if out of thin air. More voicey concerns. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Now I sent a couple servants down into the mines to see what the matter is. And as you'd expect, they both split on me, took their pay and disappeared. Every day that mines aren't operating, I'm losing gold. What a mess. Tell me about the mines. Oh, forgive me. I am Romulus Charon, Lord, heir to the Southern West Tract. The lands I own are rich in resources, the finest in the world. I employ merchants who sell them for me. Even the crown buys my ore. My mines are to the southwest. The ores are a valuable export. Fine ore stones fetch a devilish price in the Clockwork Kingdom. I've liked to own the mine since before you were born. I don't involve myself much in its ongoings. There are people beneath me who are handling all the trivialities on site. Breather, perhaps you can look into it for me. Or a fee, of course. I'm afraid 20 gold is all I offer. Rather tight at the moment. The mines are on the southwest edge of the region. The elevator is likely out of operation, but you can make your own way down by a series of bridges. Return when you solve this fiasco. I'll produce a suitable reward. Have my word. Every day that my mines aren't operating, I'm losing gold. Must be off. Damn. He was just kicking back, letting everybody do all the work, getting rich. Well, he at least gave me 20 coins. Doesn't seem like somewhere I want to jump down to. That's the bar. There's some gold there. Also little ledges to climb out onto and such. In days past, I fought with Lord Ryder in the Cadaver Crusades. We would feast on the flesh of mortals such as yourself. Nothing personal, you understand. But such days of glory are over. Now I must eat the mindless slop. Penitent Thaw brings up those flesh farms of hers. Alright, well, that's cool, dude. Don't go up there. Okay. Blue mana. Nothing there. What's in... Oh, it's just a... How do I get my airship, huh? You got an airship for me? Can I get my own airship? Unfortunately, Breather, you won't get one without a right of permission from Roiva. And trust me, they don't give them out easy. What's the guild do here? Surprise the guild establishment outright with us rotting? I can't blame you, but since relations have improved with the union, we've been getting a fair bit of traffic. At first, the guild insisted on the place having a flesh and blood harbor master, only they kept quitting. Something I gather about the cuisine. So they relented and allowed yours truly into the guild. And they were bloody right to do so. I've been a captain since the time of the Hooded Knight, and in the past 6 centuries I've sailed more ships than the rest of the guild lumped together. Huh? Good for you. I want my own ship. Alright. Big wing snake. Small room. Ah, mortal traveler, unusual to see one of your kind within the realm of the endless. It is my pleasure to welcome you, but the Castle of Ribs, pray tell, my friend, what brings you to our kingdom? I want to learn how to achieve insatiable curiosity. I am familiar with that drive to discover, that raw, unbidden need to know what lies beyond the horizon. I traveled a little in my own youth, some may 100 years ago, when I had a beating heart. The sky realms were very different then, let me tell you. How were they different? Well, this was only a century after the world rent. Everything was a state of flux. Every day, new kingdoms were blossoming, dying like winter roses. Tell me of the horrors. Can you remember what caused the world to end? I never knew what caused it, but I remember the searing flash that stained the sky, or the impact which shook our tombs and scattered the islands. Back then, the Endless were one of a few peoples in the Sky Realms. It got a lot more crowded after that with all the refugees. Tell me of the horrors. I'd rather not recall such things, but I saw an entire town consumed in silver flames, while laughing priests circled above like vultures. I saw a conscriptor harvester pulling screaming men into its maw and turning them into mindless engines of war. I saw a library whale pulled slowly apart by iron hooks, and butcher archives scrabbling through its guts for forgotten tomes. What of the wonders? Why, of course. Have you ever seen a god? I saw one once drifting through the fog, as vast as a mountain, dozens of eyes, and each bright and round as the moon. When I saw it, I opened my mouth, and the most beautiful hymn spilled out. I can't sing under normal circumstances, but my voice was like honey and thunder that day. Huh. Fascinating. Do you have any theories about the entombed one? Ah, yes, you experienced one of the recent earthquakes? A terrible business. I have reason to believe that the entombed one is the lingering specter of the hooded king, getting his revenge on the kingdom that left him for dead. Someone needs to find him and persuade him to abandon his vendetta by force if necessary. Oh, I can try. You would do that? It'd be in your debt. Here, take this. It's a key to the crypt beneath the castle. The entombed one is somewhere down there. Well, gotta buy some of that spirit wine if I'm doing that for sure. What about the queen? The queen isn't accepting visitors this time. Or any time, really. She is withdrawn. Most days she will speak to me and me alone. I don't see any guards. You going to stop me? That's the same. I traveled a long way to see her. Very well, go ahead. I'll pretend I didn't see you. Oh. Well, damn, I better think of something clever to say. Hello, Queen? Silver One? As the Queen casts her gaze upon you, you are overcome with a wave of melancholy, so profound it almost drives you to your knees. Oh, hello. I'm afraid I'm not receiving visitors at the moment. Please, Dr. Sentinel. He will attend to you faithfully. What seems to be the matter, your majesty? I charmed the queen. Ragged lips peel back from her long yellow teeth as she seems to attempt to smile. You are a curious one, aren't you? But I can assure you, there is nothing out of the ordinary. But quite simply, I am feeling the same I did yesterday, and the same I will tomorrow. 200 years ago, you would have found me in this same castle, in the same seat, feeling the same way I do now. Oh, how tragic. You live in giant luxurious castles surrounded. That sounds boring. I left boredom behind long ago. I exist now in tranquility. I have no desire for your pity. Sounds like you don't exactly have a busy schedule. I'm so honored that you deign to speak to me. Huh? Sounds like you don't exactly have a busy schedule. It's true, yet my time is my own, even if it has little value, so I ask you not to waste it. So what do you know about the Entombed One? I believe it is my father. After the ritual to grant him immortality went wrong, he fled beneath the castle and got lost within the twisting passages. Shouldn't you do something? Do what? Send guards down there? I have done so. They do not return. Go down there myself? Never. I cannot bear to see him again. Are you sure it's him? I know it in my bones. Fair enough. What if I went there and tried to stop him? I'm shaking the island apart. You're welcome to try. I believe my sentinel has the key, but I don't expect you to succeed. And other questions. My questions are... can I ask you about the Endless? My kingdom? How were they created? A ritual mastermind by my father. Ancient history. I wouldn't want to bore you with it. Oh, tell me. Damn, you need 60? It's not a tale I'm fond of telling. How long have you ruled over there? Hundreds of years. Forgot the exact number. Those earliest days were all fire and war. Blood-red grins in the black of night. Hushed meetings over crudely drawn maps were young. Then we did not call ourselves the Endless. All we knew was that we were hungry. Where are your attendants, your court? No attendants, no court. I sent them away long ago. That's all for now. Personal nature, if you must. When was the last time you interacted with a mortal? Let me see. Sometimes I forgot how many. A mortal came to the castle of Ribs seeking to become Endless himself. And Sentinel was not able to dissuade her. She barged into the throne room, much like you have. I turned her away, as I turn all such pilgrims away. We will add no more to our number. All must be the last. Do you have heirs? No need for heirs. I will be here forever, and the Endless cannot have children. Tell me about your father. My earliest memory is of him sitting atop the throne, looking so grim while I sung for him. Then, as I hit a particular high note, his dour face broke into such a broad smile. It was like magic, like the sun had risen for a cemetery. In those days, I would kneel beside my bed and pray to the goddess whose name I have now forgotten, that my father would never die. I was too young to know that gods pay no attention to the prayers of their people. Okay. Well, that's it for now, I guess. Well, thanks. I'll see you later. Thanks for letting me in there, dude. That was neat. Gotta see the queen, I guess. So we got a key. Go down in there. One of those buildings is probably the place where what's her face is. No, she's over there, I think. Let's buy a ghost wine just to have that. That's the wrong dialogue. You got to drink. We'll grab yeah, fuck it. We'll take all three of those. Thanks, dude. I don't have any standard shops, huh? I don't want to talk to that guy. He's spooky. Alright, let's go see if we can have a good old interaction with the old king. We'll go see where the flesh mound that they feast off of. I'm sure that won't be gross or weird or anything. Probably this one. Where they keep their non-sentient flesh pile. And flying trees. Anything over here? Seems not. Not a single thing. Damn. Not even like a coin pickup. There's a lonely floating island over there. Ooh, map. Oh, we've been to the map place. It didn't give me a map. Oh wait, I have a map now. Oh yeah. Well, kind of. Kind of have a map now. That's an island too, huh? Got lots of places to check out when I get a sky ship. Alright. This is not as gross or flesh pity looking as I thought. Poison throwing knife. Ah, some iron ore. Explosive throwable. XP. There's really nothing going on here, huh? Don't kill me. Okay, we're fine. I feel like fall damage is still quite a mystery in this game. You can fall really far without it doing anything. And all of a sudden, it do big thing. Got another poison knife. Let's start at the smaller house over here. Take that, spooky man. Oh, there's another thing way out that way, huh? Let's grab a loose change behind this building before I go in there. I wonder if I can craft the poison knives. Knives and poison, probably. What hat do I have on? My lockpicking hat. Damn. Bad rolls. Nice. Ooh. Another fine ore. This is what? Oh, that's one of the mausoleums. That's the cadaver keep. Not that place that was empty. Flesh Farms is that way. Okay. Let's go check out. Oh, that's probably the mausoleum. Cadaver keep. Okay. The empty places, I don't know what. I do like a little silk bug. I don't think I've seen any sparkly silk yet. Oh, there's a secret here somewhere. Spot those secret skull things anywhere. Okay, well, we got one secret item. 2 secret item. The third one's probably inside. Anybody in here? Mana potion. Okay, candlestick. 2 candlesticks. So the coffin in the side of the room is gonna open or something. Move aside. 4. Ooh. Eternal ethereal fleshing. Shoot out a tight coiled bolt of magic energy to do damage to a single foe. This spell marks a particularly versatile weapon because it's usually quick incantation. Oh, I like that. Getting some magic in the zombie land. Cool. Are you angry? You seem angry. I feel like that random magic ring does good with this too. Probably, right? Random crit on a faster casting spell. Let's go to the Coliseum, see what's up there. Oh, what the hell? Oh, you're a little tanky. You're a little spooky. And this looks like a map area, right? Thank you for that. Alright, we'll do a quick sprint around the grounds. Wonder if that's a real place. Probably not, right? That certainly is. Would be cool if each region had like its own special plant. Be fun. Hello? I've heard these are packed to the gills with corpse people. Where are you all? It's kind of empty. I feel like I've been lied to. I feel like a lot of people have been lied to. I have to take a, what is that humming? Queen. One of the mausoleums. That's a door for sure. So we got 3 things just within this room. Okay. It's all within this room. Okay. An XP orb. Alright, ring increases the potency of potions. Many alchemists utilize magic items such as these. Savor every drop of utility from their concentrations. Urn of Anguish. This urn is deathly cold to the touch, is sealed tight. An inscription reads, "Here are the ashes of untold numbers of endless who were burned by the living in years of devouring. May the gods have mercy on us all." Why would I want that? Why would I take such a thing? Okay, this is the main entry point, right? Yes, yes. Alright, let's look around this corner. Oh no, no, you can't come in. Go away. Why won't you let me in? Because I paid for exclusive right to live in this tomb. I meant to be feigning death, not entertaining visitors. Go away. Why are you feigning death? I'm repenting for my immortality. If I demonstrate my commitment to true death, the ferryman shall carry me to an afterlife, my choosing. Who are you? My name is Margaret. And I don't care who you are. Get your own crypt. I paid for this one. Aw, let me in, please. Damn. Didn't work. Tell me more about yourself. No. No time for this. Alright, so I gotta get 60 charm, huh? 60 charm to do stuff in this realm. I am off the map again. What is that? Sentient worm. And then a big chunk of the map down this way too. Really thought I would have found the teleporter by now. Let's go see the big meatball. That'll be fun. The magic doesn't seem very strong. Ouch. A lockpick. How kind. Let's heal. I'll take a mana potion too, I guess. You just craft like a ton of shurikens or throwing poison knives or something. Ah, shortcut? Shortcut bridge to town? It's not town. Critical spellcast. Bonk. I love his armor and sword design, is really cool looking. That's not town, that's a building with a big gross fleshy thing in it. Oh, I hate that. Oh, I don't want to see that. This is not going to be great. What abomination have they created? Quite a predicament to be in. You have to eat living flesh, but you must create some kind of horrible experiment to eat that living flesh or just eat people. Neither option is really great. Or, you know, you could just eat like cows. They got brains. Like, it's gotta count. They just choose to eat people or something. Alright, well, we opened that, so that's cool. Let's do another mana potion. We could probably hit a stamina potion too. I would sleep, but my house has no bed and I can't seem to remedy that right now. Where was the ramp up? Over here. Let's do a little long walk around the whole building for no reason. Top door. Let's get a good look at this ugly bastard. Alchemy station. I haven't done alchemy in a minute. A lot of them wear masks, which makes sense. The rotted woman advances towards you, her robes trailing along the ground. Nearby is a floating cage inhabited by a twitching, gibbering corpse. The cage drifts closer to you, gaining momentum. Hang on, stand right there. Don't move a muscle. What? cage corpse opens its mouth and begins to sing a giddy melody. Your shadow lifts from the ground and wraps itself around your knees, bearing you down to the floor. Why have you come here? Are you an assassin, a thief, rival mage seeking to steal my secrets? Who are you? My name is Penitent Thaw. Some call me the greatest living mage in the Sky Realms. Personally, I'm not sure I'm truly alive, but the rest of it is right. So you better answer my questions carefully. Are you an assassin, a thief, a rival mage? All the above and more. I'm chasing someone from Darkstar Company. Darkstar, right? I take it you're after Bella Kalos. You know her? Only by reputation? Unlike most of the Endless, I actually make an effort to keep up with affairs of the outside world. So why are you chasing the most dangerous mercenary in all of the Sky Realms exactly? I have been forced to. That seemed like a good idea at the time. You intrigued me. She makes a dismissive motion in her hand, and suddenly, as they came, the shadows recede, leaving free to stand up. Go on, but make it quick. I'm growing bored. About those I have questions about the Endless. I have questions for you. Ah, the flesh farms. A fine invention, if I do say so myself. You created them? Yes, I've always been interested in transgressing the boundaries of the flesh. The Endless needed life force, you see, and they were getting it through the most barbaric means. First, they ate their fellow countrymen, and then, when they ran out of mortals, they started attacking other islands. Then I arrived and put a stop to that. The magic was quite complex, so I won't go into it. But the flesh farms are non-sentient and provide enough life force for Endless to gorge themselves sick. And all without hurting a single soul. That's all I wanted to know. Well, are you going to natter about anything else? What about you? Keep it brief, mortal. I'm a busy woman. I mean... Who are you? You're the greatest living mage in person. What kind of name is Penitent? My parents were religious to the point of madness. My full name is Approach Thy Death with a Penitent Heart. Believe me, if you had a name like that, you'd shorten it too. Huh. Alright. What is this place? This is my sanctum here. I peel back the layers of reality and glimpse the terrifying truths beyond. I teach myself languages that were exiled from history. I push alchemy and necrotheurgy to its limits. I am more than just a mage, mortal. I am a pioneer. What's in the cage? It's my familiar, my ex-husband's soul. I turned him into an embodiment of an amplifier for all my spells and wards. If he ever escapes the cage, you better start running and not looking back. Why did you turn your ex-husband into a familiar? My husband and I dislike each other. Let's leave it at that. I missed the check, but it's probably 60. That's all I wanted to know. Let me stand in my way of inquiring your mind. What's your opinion on the Queen? I have a low opinion of royalty, useless for the most part. And the Queen isn't necessarily an exception, but she did give me the sanctum and the freedom to experiment as I please, so she suits my purposes. If anyone challenges her, I will quite happily destroy them. What's your opinion on the Queen? That's all I want to know. How did you become an Endless? The same way they all did? Oh, unlike the rest of the walking cadavers you no doubt met, I only arrived 2 centuries ago. I was during some embarrassing, incurable melody that made me cough and sputter like an idiot. I requested to be made one of the Endless, but they denied me. Well, first they tried to eat me. I kept them at bay with magic. Then they denied me, but they are impressed by my spells and allowed me to stay in their kingdom for a while. How did you persuade them? Over the next year, clinging to life by a thread, I secretly created the first flesh farms. I told the Queen that I could make more, enough to sustain the whole kingdom without need for bloodshed. But I was going to die soon, and I take my secrets with me. Well, I was made an endless pretty quickly after that, I can assure you. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. I need more persuasion. Oh, I used my skill point. I'll experiment with magic stuff later. Well, I think this is a decent place to stop. And go rent a room at the bar since apparently I can't sleep in my house. Did my garden load correctly now? Doesn't seem like it. Maybe I have to upgrade something else first for it to like load in properly. But I have no iron ore. And as such I cannot. After a long wearisome journey, I'm finally here. The ancient kingdom of Erident. Now twisted by the cruel cipher into the land of the endless. But it seems as though the rumors are true. They really do shut up shop when the neuron star is brightest in the sky. Alas, I was hoping to get a potion of blister obliteration. My feet are killing me. So they have. Except for this one. Alright, well, we save. That's cool. That dude made it all the way here. He's the dude we ran into at the start looking for a map and stuff. Alright, well. Big progress. Got What's-Her-Face to join us. We got all our way to the Endless Realm. We have a key to go fight an undead king who cursed his whole kingdom. Or persuade him to stop ripping the island apart at the very least. Cool. We'll definitely play more of this. I'm not sure when. Maybe Monday. Probably Monday, because I work all weekend and stuff. So we might do some more of this Monday. That's it for now. Goodbye.